happening now? Hello, everyone. My name is Ash, and I just came in here. I've been trying to get attention. Nobody's giving me attention. Actually, we got offered by some mainstream media for us to appear, and we declined that. But I couldn't believe I got an invitation to Onpassive 360 live. So that I cannot miss. So I had to stop everything there. Can you fill me in? What's happening now? I know Three's doing a wrap for the last week. I understand there's not much being shared from the corporate side. But let me ask you a quick question here, the three of you. When the corporate is not sharing information, A, does it mean that there are challenges, things are not moving? Or rather we're having momentum, productive. So is it a good thing or a bad thing, B or A? Is it a good thing when we are not publicly visible?
Most definitely.
Absolutely, it's a good thing. And let me tell you, the results are visible. If you go look at OMail, ONet, if you go to the back office, it will show you what you're doing. Everything's happening. Everything's better. That's faster. It's quicker. It's sharper. I see it every day. I mean, that's the results of. And it doesn't matter what we see. It matters what's happening, and that's what I see happening every day. So.
Beautiful. So I have been busy today, as usual, and I actually talked to some very intelligent and sharp people, but undoubtedly, you're the sharpest three people I talked to today so far. And yes, you nailed it. So that is the fact. When we are having a role, if you wish, we like to stay focused and not stop and come and give the details. We'll catch up with that, but take it as when we're busy as a corporate, it's a fantastic thing. Though, it's a mix of, whether challenges and all of that, but understand not everything is a public information and lots of company privacy, other, I would say internal structure that we go through all the time. But make no mistake, we're constantly busy. It is getting warmer. In fact, I heard this is the warmest climate in the last 1,000 years. Probably because of Onpassive. Don't take that. It's not a scientific advice, but probably because of Onpassive. Anyway, this is what I know. This is what I can share with you. Number one, don't tell my team, especially the O media department, the communication department, that I'm here. That's not me. I'm Bill Musk. All right. So, two, I want you to know that we are having an important event on Saturday. For different reasons, we wanted to have that sooner, but we decided that rather, instead of talking about a couple of things that they're in the pipeline or in the production phase, we're going to say, this is what's done. All right, what's better to you? Go check this out, or this is what's coming. So get used to that, and that requires extra patience. Speaking of patience, that's the main challenge in Onpassive. Okay, it's like we have so much we want to share and we want to produce and we want to impact the whole planet with, as of course, humanity. But it's just like we feel like we have two guns on each side, like got to do it now, and that is a challenge. If I have 50 years to accomplish this, I will be fishing right now with Chris Johnson in the Key West, the warmest spot in the country, and I think we will be having a blast. But we don't have that time. That's why my fishing package from September, my birthday, is still on hold, and we're in January. Probably I'll claim it by next September. So the reality is there's so much to achieve in like a very tight time, and we chose to do it because we want to make sure we do it accordingly. All right, and quality is amazing, is something we strive for. The other aspects of Onpassive, don't take it as a business, because it's much easier to just launch a business. We don't talk to you in a corporate transactional theme, and we don't have that movement and revolutionary effect of it. It's just plain, this is a product, this is how much is it, or free, whatever it is, and we just do that. That's a lot easier, in my opinion. You put the staff, everybody get paid, you don't talk, this is what's available, you buy it, you don't buy it, get out of my way. That's not the attitude of Onpassive, you understand. No, we want to say, we're not going to talk about money, we're not going to talk about monetization of this, okay? We're going to provide the highest and the ultimate level of value to you, then we can talk about money. It's almost like treating you as a family in a realistic way, literally, because with family, you don't talk about money first, like what's in it for me and all of that. You get the things done and you accomplish the dreams and the goals, and it's now let's talk about money. Okay, how can we structure this? And this is exactly what's happening. So I would like to emphasize, paying attention on Saturday. That is going to be another new milestone. We are really having probably the best couple of months in our journey, and thanks to the teams in India, Dubai, and other locations. In fact, now other countries are joining the team in Hyderabad, and the reason because of that, because of we're being productive, and we see that the support, the collaboration is cutting so much time and making us more productive, and we decided to it's a higher level of work investment. You've seen people sleeping on the floor and on the couches for the last several weeks, and it's happening, and because we're just so driven and motivated to accelerate all that giant dream, which you don't even know the ice, the tip of the ice of it. You just know what we're allowed to share. Speaking of money and compensation plan, I'm just going to get into it. So I think I'm going to give you an indication or another piece of the puzzle, and you piece it up together. I understand some segment of the founding members in the early stages came in as money driven. Okay, they don't have much in their mind and all of that, and I admit the mistake. And some came in with the entitlement, regardless of that price line. But those days are over. Why? Because you're no longer the only category or segment of our human, resources and structure. So now we have customers, we have visitors, we have other countries, we have governments, everyone who's watching. So we're in the hot seat, as you may say, as of now. And don't take everything that is said publicly. Again, I'm going to repeat that. I said it a couple of weeks ago. Not everything shared publicly is exclusive to the founders. It may not be as packaged as we used to just talk to one category founders and only the founders. So no longer the founders. So if this can give you a hint, the other reason we wanted to hold on to Saturday is, beside the other topics in the back office, you probably know them, okay, as a founding member. But also I think we're going to talk about other topics, such as the reseller, or become a reseller. That's a whole program. So you would be able to follow the program to sign your papers, documents, and become an actual reseller. With that comes the priority of the founding members to get their affiliate or referral link ahead of the market. That's another benefit. It's probably one of the most ultimate, or the highest level of say with me, the values and the benefits of being a founder is what's happening now. If we talk about that on Saturday, whether Saturday or the next event, we should be able to tell you now is live, and go ahead and you can share Onpassive if you want to. Okay, so that's a new milestone. Now I believe it's going to go viral. There's so many great things are happening. I wish I could share them here or even on Saturday publicly, but our team want us to have things live, and you just go and check them out. But we have never been a better shape as a corporate, as a company, and it's no longer depending on Ash. Please read into the lines the smart people will get this. Don't take this as I would say my restricted availability is intentional in purpose. We had a choice because we've been attacked. Obviously, the challenges are greater that, the more we grow. Read into this, okay? And we had a choice either to put everybody in the fiasco, if you wish, and the whole thing just to save Ash, or sacrifice Ash and keep everything intact.